Please pause this video and answer the question before continuing. Alright, as always, we'll begin by reading the question stem. Which of the following, if true, would best help to refute the claim of FitnessTown's marketing team? This question stem suggests that the conclusion of the argument is the same as the marketing team's claim, and our goal will be to identify a premise that weakens the conclusion. So now that we have an idea of what to expect, let's read the argument and summarize the premises and the conclusion as we go. The first sentence says, to attract members away from other fitness clubs in the city, FitnessTown recently launched a new marketing campaign in which each new member receives a free locker rental, free fitness consultations, and unlimited use of the tanning beds. This is definitely a premise involving the details of the campaign. We might summarize this as follows. The next sentence reads, FitnessTown's marketing team claims that the campaign has been a huge success since its membership has already increased 20% in the first 2 weeks of the campaign. Now there are two distinct elements here. One is a premise and one is the conclusion. We'll begin with this part. Membership has already increased 20% in the first 2 weeks. This is a premise which we can summarize as follows. This brings us to the first part. FitnessTown's marketing team claims that the campaign has been a huge success. This is what the author is trying to convince us of. However, there's more to this conclusion than merely stating that the campaign has been a huge success. That's only part of the conclusion. What does the marketing team mean when it claims that the campaign has been a huge success? After all, success can mean different things to different people. For some, it might mean increased revenue. For others, it might mean brand awareness. For others, it might mean market share, and so on. How does FitnessTown's marketing team define success? To answer this question, we need to look up here, where we're told that the goal of the campaign is to attract members away from other fitness clubs. So if the marketing team is now concluding that the campaign has been a huge success, then it must be the case that FitnessTown has successfully enticed members away from other fitness clubs in the city. So rather than say the conclusion is that the campaign has been a huge success, the more precise conclusion here is that the marketing campaign attracted or stole members away from other fitness clubs, which we can summarize as follows. Okay, so that's the argument. Can you spot any assumptions here? Well, notice that one premise indicates an increase in memberships, but the conclusion involves stealing customers from other fitness clubs. This leap in logic is the result of an assumption. The assumption is that an increase in memberships is the same as stealing customers. So we might summarize this assumption as follows. Okay, now there are probably more assumptions here, but once we identify one assumption, we should start checking the answer choices. Beginning with answer choice A. Almost all of FitnessTown's new members had never visited a fitness club before they were enticed by FitnessTown's new campaign. Does this weaken the conclusion that FitnessTown stole others' members? Yes, absolutely. This premise says that most of FitnessTown's new members were never members at other fitness clubs in the first place. So if those new people were never members at other fitness clubs, then they couldn't have been stolen from other fitness clubs. Since the conclusion says that they were stolen from other fitness clubs, answer choice A definitely weakens the argument. Alright, now even though this is a very compelling answer choice, we still need to check the other answer choices in case there's an even better answer. Answer choice B says, most of FitnessTown's new members do not intend to use the free services offered in the campaign. Does this weaken the conclusion that FitnessTown stole others' members? No, this has nothing to do with FitnessTown stealing others' members, so eliminate it. Next, answer choice C says, FitnessTown's investors hope to increase membership by 50% within the first month of the campaign. Does this weaken the conclusion that FitnessTown stole others' members? No, it does not. Now, if the conclusion were something related to fulfilling the hopes and dreams of the investors, then yes, this might weaken that conclusion. But the real conclusion here is about stealing customers, so answer choice C does not weaken the argument at all. Eliminate it. Next, answer choice D says, FitnessTown's new marketing campaign is identical to its previous marketing campaigns. Does this weaken the conclusion that FitnessTown stole others' members? No, it has no effect on the conclusion, so eliminate it. Finally, we have E. Studies show that people typically cancel their fitness club memberships within the first year. Does this weaken the conclusion that FitnessTown stole others' members? No, it has no effect on the conclusion, so eliminate it. So by the process of elimination, answer choice A is the best answer. Now, as an aside, it's important to note that answer choice A does not completely destroy the argument. It says almost all of FitnessTown's new members had never visited a fitness club. So it's still possible that the campaign did steal a customer or two away from other health clubs. What's important, however, is that answer choice A still weakens the argument. And more importantly, answer choice A weakens the argument more than any of the other answer choices. So it must be the best answer.